How you guys doing? It's me, Aaron Fancy back once again. How you doing? Yes, God. Baby, go ahead, pull it up, honey. Let's get right to the meat and potatoes. I'm so excited for this one. I'm curious, like WTF. So people telling me that she lied. She lied. She a damn lie. And and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead down the stream and I'm gonna pull up all the stories and why and we need to figure it all out. We need to figure it all out. Okay, so this here says local attorney says he cannot believe Carla Roswell hasn't been arrested for what, lying or making a false report. Let's
The
see
CARLIE
his.
Russell case has caught the attention of the nation for the last week. It was a week ago she vanished on I-459. CARLIE telling police she stopped to help a child on the side of the road and then she was kidnapped. She would escape days later in West Hoover. CARLIE says she ran through the woods until she made it back home. That was late Saturday night.
Hoover police do not believe a child was on the side of the road at any point. CARLIE's call was
We got that part. Oh, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, honey, follow. Okay, because I have you guys streaming on many different platforms. And follow with us what we do here, entertainment news, hot topics, stories, and a lot of different great things are for you. Okay, so be sure to subscribe and leave a comment on what you guys think of this. This is a hot ass mess. Oh my goodness. So she lied. The lies, the lies.
the only report they
Pretty
received
picture
last
though,
week.
girl.
So what's next? WPTM 13's Lisa Crane has been following this story closely for the past week.
She joins us live again in Hoover this evening with an interesting perspective tonight on just about everything that we know so far.
Yeah, so many shocking details came out of that press conference yesterday. It was a lot to process, but we know police are still investigating this case. They did tell us yesterday they really couldn't corroborate any of the details Carlie Russell had given them. We spoke to a Birmingham attorney today to get his take on it.
That's what I think happened.
Eric Guster spent years as a criminal defense attorney. He says, like the rest of the country, he was pulled into the Carlie Russell case. He says while police didn't come out and say it at the press conference, the message was clear.
She said she was kidnapped and the kidnapping didn't happen. Our citizens are safe. There's not a kidnapper out there. So they use every almost synonym for lie except saying she lied.
He says the search for Carlie wasted the time and money of law enforcement and concerned community members. The father of murder victim Anaya Blanchard wrote about it on his Facebook page, saying his wounds had been reopened and it wasn't okay to bring his family into the search.
Imagine going and searching for someone and they're off doing something else and they're never in danger. And you're thinking about saving this person's daughter and yours was not saved. Beyond angry.
And that's the thing. Yeah, like she lied, and then finally, it's really crazy because finally they took seriously, and we had the community involved, and they had her picture out. Everybody was talking about the story, and finally, it was a big thing because finally, black women, black girls were being shown, and and it just put it in a bad light where she lied. Girl, why did you lie? That's really bad. So it just put all the black girls, because they felt like this is me in her shoes and put her out there, and she just sat there and lied. You know what I mean? So that's just really not a good look. You see what I'm saying? So the next girl, if it's something serious happened to them, people gonna be sitting there with the side eye looking like this. You know what I mean? And then now it's circulating. I see it on TikTok. We may do a reaction on that if I feel inclined to do so. The billionaire Powerball winner. She went to back to the store and she was like, oh my God, and she was crying and stuff like that. And I seen that video, and we're wondering if that was true. Okay, but anywho, let's continue.
Super livid, that would be me.
Guster says he worries this case could affect future missing persons cases.
It's going to be much more difficult for African American women to be believed, and it may actually decrease the number of actual reports of things because people are already afraid that they won't be believed.
Yep. See, that's what I just said. Did I just say that?
Says right now Carly needs an attorney to advise her on how to respond to police.
If I was Carlie's attorney, I would speak for her. I would not allow her to speak to the police because anything she says can and will be used against her. I would speak for her. I would go to the mayor. I would go to the police chief and figure out if there's something we could do. That's what I would do.
Augusta says the police chief outlined 3 crimes that they believe Carlie has committed. That's theft, lying to authorities, and filing a false police report. He says he is shocked that Carlie has not been arrested on those charges. Live in Hoover, Lisa Crane, WVTM 13.
That is
New
crazy.
questions about the 2-day disappearance of an Alabama woman who says she was abducted while trying to help a toddler on the highway. Police say now there is no evidence to back up her claims. Janae Norman has the latest. Good morning, Janae.
Hey, Michael, good morning. The police chief says they still need to hear more from Carlie after her disappearance and subsequent return ignited a firestorm of questions surrounding his office's investigation. Multiple local, state, and federal resources.
I just want to pop her. Just want to pop her. Now all the black girls that has, or even black trans and stuff like that, you know, they finally put her out. It was a big story. It makes me mad because they never get that much publicity when a black girl go missing, and we were just giving roses and guns and roses, pop, 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 pew, 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 pew. Yay! Finally, they putting out in Front Street, you know, a black girl, you know, situation in public. I feel like that. And it turned out to be, you know, it's weird. The reason why I didn't do it at first, you know, that's why I'm bad with, you know, entertainment news and not keeping up with it. Because I'm gonna be honest, I really did do a side. I was like, I hope that she's telling the truth. Because it was just some plot holes when I first heard the story. You know what I mean? So whenever I do a story, I kind of need it kind of fully developed before I do a story. And I kind of did decide I want to, I don't know if this is my Cancer Zodiac and I got that feeling type thing. So I kind of did have the side eye and everything. So I was like, she going after a child and everything. I was like, where's the child? You see, and everything. So it was very interesting. Anywho,
sources report into this case, but the question remains, what happened to Carlie Russell?
The shocking new details this morning laid out by Hoover police and their investigation into Carlie Russell's mysterious disappearance and return, including questionable Google searches made before her alleged abduction.
The term, do you have to pay for an Amber Alert or search? A search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville, a search for the movie Taken.
Authorities citing immense public pressure for more answers about what may have happened when the 25-year-old disappeared last Thursday, unable to corroborate any of her story.
We've been unable to verify most of Carlie's initial statement made to investigators, and we have no reason to believe that there is a threat to the public safety.
Her disappearance sparked national intrigue after she called 911.
Yeah, everybody was in an uproar. Everybody was scared. And that's really bad. So that's why I think they're going to prosecute her, because she wasted valuable time, money, energy, resources, and she had like people in sort of a panic. You don't have people in a panic, but nothing. You see what I'm saying? So she's going to pay for that in some type of way, I'm pretty sure.
To report seeing a toddler walking alone on the side of the interstate.
I think it's a boy, a little boy.
Right now? Okay. So is he wearing clothes?
Yes.
Okay. What is he wearing?
It's a white T-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
She stated when she got out of her vehicle to check on the child, a man came out of the trees. She claimed that the man then picked her up, and she screamed.
Police say Russell told investigators a man first forced her into multiple vehicles, telling detectives there was also a woman involved who she never saw, only heard. Russell allegedly telling police the couple blindfolded her, made her undress, and possibly took photos of her, but that she did not remember them having any sexual contact.
At some point, she was put back in a vehicle. She claims was able to escape. She told detectives she ran through lots of woods. until she came out near her residence.
Detectives
Yeah.
highlighting possible
She had
holes
I
in
will
her
give it to her,
account.
honey. Honey, oh, I got some sound effects for y'all, honey. Let me put up the sound effects, honey. Okay. She had a very elaborate ass lie. She had elaborate. She down to the man that kidnapped her, took some pictures, and then the woman she could not see, honey. She had a very. She planned this, and apparently, okay, as you guys see, she would Google it and do the Google search. You know, you can do your research and everything, and you get pretty far along. You do your damn research, okay, honey. So she Googled it, okay, and then she had her pretty elaborate lie. You can tell on the phone call right there, honey, that she had put on her white woman voice, honey. She knew she was gonna stay, honey. She said the white little boy, honey, with the pamper. Okay, honey. She's smart. This is a very smart and a very sophisticated plan. Okay, honey. I'll give it to you, girl. I'll give it to you, girl. That's a very good line. Okay, honey. Girl, girl.
She traveled approximately 600 yards in her vehicle while she was on the phone with 911, stating that she was following
Lie.
a child.
I mentioned
600 yards. That is 6 football fields straight.
Authorities also revealing the nursing student previously researched how to take money from a register without being caught and say Russell returned home with $107 cash.
Y'all putting that shit up here like it's regular and normal for y'all to be looking at her Google searches like this. I know, okay. Okay, side eye, red flag. I don't like that. Y'all over there looking at her Google searches and stuff, looking at her computers and stuff, and everything of the sort. That is so not cool. So not cool. Okay. Um, should we tell them that, honey? Should we tell them that, honey? Okay. And it's very weird. Like, okay, I had a case and I gave them everything, and all they needed to do was get on there, and because the person had the Instagram up, okay, all they need to do is go up on there, honey, and get them, okay, and they didn't do shit. They haven't done shit. Okay, so it's very interesting. Oh, there's many times I think some cases in the past and stuff. I gave them all the information. Ooh, one time I told them where the person at. They have like different excuses of not doing their job. We can't go over their house with no warrant. I'm like, they stay right there. I remember I lost my phone one time. It found the person where they at. Heck, they was in the shower trying to get in the phone. So when you try to do the lock code and everything, and you fail 3 times, the phone automatically took a picture. So it was this ugly ass Mexican fat motherfucker, honey. Okay, took a picture of him, honey, and I gave it to Miss. She was a cute stud off. I remember her. Good memory. It was a cute stud officer, honey. She came on out, honey, and I gave her what the phone. I brought her to the apartments where my phone is. Okay, these little Mexican apartments over there. And I brought her there, and I'm like, my phone just around the corner at this apartment. Okay, I'm not throwing her door. Okay, that person didn't answer, but I know he stays in that apartment. Number blankety blank, right? She's like, I can't get up and everything. Well, I'm like, Pop, here's his picture. Go ahead and do a search and everything. I'll get my damn phone. We can't do that either. I gave you the picture and to show you where he is. Okay, so they doing Google searches and shit, but you can't do nothing for regular people. Do we have to put the shit on the news? Okay, so what ended up happening was I printed out his face picture. Okay, I print. Sometimes you gotta take some type of justice in your own hand. All right, I ended up printing out the ugly motherfucking Mexican's face picture, honey, and then I put it all over the mailboxes at all the apartments in the area. I knew it was that apartment, so I put it all over that apartment. Then I handed it out to some of the people in his apartments and stuff like that. And then I put it everywhere. And then I even contacted the news and I told them, I did that fucking pound, honey. I had all my videos and shit in there. Okay. So so anywho, he ended up calling, well not he ended up calling me, but the club ended up calling me back where the phone was lost. And we can do me and change your phone. Okay, so anywho, so they just but you're over here looking at this woman's Google search.
in her sock.
Didn't really know how to process it, you know?
Russell's employer at a local spa telling ABC News he's considering pressing charges if, in fact, the money came from his register.
If I thought I had an employee that was capable of doing that, they wouldn't be an employee of mine. But she got along with the other employees. Everything was seemingly normal.
Now authorities urging CARLIE to come forward with more information.
There are many questions left to be answered, but only CARLIE can provide those answers.
And we reached out to CARLIE Russell's family, but her parents declined to comment. Police say they haven't determined whether a crime was committed, but their investigation continues. But, Michael, a lot of talk about this case compared to the thousands of other people who have disappeared, haven't been found, and didn't get the kind of attention that CARLIE Russell did.
Yeah, just baffling. So many unanswered questions, Janae. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, Michael.
Well, hey there.
All right, honey. All right, honey. It's just freeze on. So we got we got it, honey. Okay, so that's basically what happened. She lied. Okay, she's a damn fucking lie, wasting time and everything. And all the black girls mad at her because they get into some type of domestic violence. You know, that's number one. You know, domestic violence and stuff. They're gonna put that you lying and stuff like that, and they're gonna think the black girls are lying and everything. I'll be mad as hell. You know what I mean? Finally, we got a black girl. They done put out the promotions that put out, you know, the news and put her face everywhere. Everybody feels sorry for her and oh my goodness, where she at this and stuff. And it turned out to be a fucking lie. Okay, honey, it really makes me mad. It makes my wig heated. Okay, I need to water down my wig. My wig is rising to the ceiling. Okay, honey, she makes me very mad. I just want to bitch. Why the hell you do that? What was the goal? What was the end game of you doing that, girl? Why? Why, girl? Why? You should have made me. Anywho, so she lied. Then, okay, honey, don't be out there lying. Okay. Don't be out there lying. It's the first time that she got the coverage and she lied. I mean, all the black girls was fine. We getting noticed whenever we come up missing because so many black girls that come up missing and so many unsolved cases and stuff. And she did this shit. They didn't have a talk. They needed a black woman to sit down with her and have a talk. And talk to her about, you know, all the unsolved cases, and they didn't give a shit list. A woman needed to talk to her and give her the history about, you know, all the black women who came up missing, and they didn't give a damn list. They need whatever that I'm describing. A black woman needed to get her that history, okay, and make her feel real bad for what she done did. Okay, and that's on who, period. Anywho, I am Aaron Fantasy. Thank you so much for watching and listening with no music because they keep, you know, taking down my stuff. So, you know, we did without music. And yes, God, and I love you guys. That's what we do here. Entertainment news, hot topics. Okay. So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, check out my book down below. Check out the new, great, and amazing fantasy merch down below. I love the Black Lives Matter shirts that's been selling a lot like hotcakes. I've been appreciating you guys for buying those Black Lives Matter shirts. They're really nice. And you'll see all that coming at my little outro. Okay, honey. So thank you so much for watching. Click like, click share. Let me know what y'all think below about her line. Her line. In any part of the story. Okay, honey. All right. I love you guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace.
And be sure to hit that like button subscribe, become one of my dreamers, and get your trending live here at AF Live.